The machines hummed softly in the ICU, keeping my son alive. Tubes in his arms, bruises on his chest, his body broken but fighting. I stood there frozen. My boy, my only boy, was clinging to life. And while he lay here in silence, his wife was posting photos from Greece, champagne in hand, smiling beside another man, using his money to fund her affair. That was the moment something inside me snapped. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I acted. When he first brought her home, I tried to believe she loved him. She had the perfect smile, the practiced charm, the kind of beauty that makes people lower their guard. But I saw the cracks. The way she dismissed his jokes, the way her eyes always scanned a room for someone richer, someone better. I warned him once. He waved me off, said I was being protective, so I stayed quiet for his sake. I told myself, maybe I was wrong. I wasn't. The signs were there, hidden in plain sight. He worked the long hours. She spent long weekends with friends. Credit card bills with charges. He never questioned. Hotel stays, jewelry he never bought. And then the accident. My son in the ICU, his life hanging by threads. I expected her to be at his side. Instead, I found her Instagram, smiling in Santorini, new dress, new man, hashtags dripping with luxury, paid for with my son's blood and sweat. That was the betrayal, not just infidelity, abandonment, theft. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I knew rage would give her power. She thrived on drama, so I chose silence, strategy. I went to the bank that same night. I had access joint accounts my son had trusted me with years ago. I froze them. Every savings account, every checking account, every line of credit. Her paradise ended in a single keystroke. An hour later, my phone lit up. 20 missed calls, 30-40. Her voice on voicemail, panicked shrill. Why are the cards declined? What did you do? I let her scream into the void. But I wasn't finished. The next morning I visited a lawyer. We drew up documents, power of attorney, granted to me while my son lay unconscious, divorce papers, prepared waiting a motion to seize assets already in progress. Every luxury she'd bought with his money was about to be repossessed. Every penny traced, every debt hers to carry. And because she abandoned him in critical condition, I had evidence of neglect, grounds for everything. She finally appeared at the hospital, 3 days later. Designer sunglasses, forced tears. She didn't expect to see me standing at his bedside, documents in hand. Her smile faltered when I spoke, calm, precise. You won't touch him. You won't touch a dime. It's over. She tried to protest. I'm his wife. I handed her the papers. Not for long. Her face drained as she read. Frozen accounts, divorce filings, restraining order pending. Then I leaned closer, so only she could hear. You left him to die while you drank champagne with another man. Now you'll drown in the silence you created. For the first time, she had no words. That night, I sat by my son's bed. I held his hand, steady and warm despite the machines. He didn't know what I'd done, not yet. But when he woke, he'd never have to see her again. She had built her life on his money, his trust, his love. I stripped it all away, piece by piece, until all she had left was the emptiness she deserved. The calls stopped after a week. The photos disappeared, and her name became just that, a name no longer tied to us. I don't regret a single move, because revenge wasn't about anger, it was about justice, about making sure my son woke to a world where betrayal couldn't reach him again. And when he finally opened his eyes to silence, the first words I whispered were, "She's gone. You're free."